Hey y'all, I'm Carolina Tony. Today you find me in Roanoke, Virginia, and we are here at the Virginia Museum of Transportation. All types of cars and especially trains here, and we're going to take a look at some of these old trains. And we'll get started right after this station identification. Now, I love this display, City Garage, and in the City Garage there is a 1929 Ford Model A pickup inside of a mock-up garage. This miniature steam locomotive was built by hand in a man's basement. He started building it in 1958 and he completed in 1978. And it took him so long because it wasn't built from a kit. It was built from parts that he found and parts that he had fabricated. And he had no plans, but he figured it all out by reading and studying locomotives, so it really works. And even a little track for it to run on. His name was C.W. Bill Stull, and he built it in Buchanan, Virginia. There was a sign on this race car that says this area is under video surveillance. So apparently there has been people that wanted to climb in the race car. In 2007, this car was developed as a self-driving car. You can tell with all those sensors and cameras on the front of it. And everybody thought Tesla was the first electric car. How about this one? It was purchased in 1913, the Detroit electric car. Top speed 25 miles an hour with a range of about 75 miles. And in 1913 it cost $3,000. How many of you have ever seen a DeLorean that was not transformed into a Back to the Future car? Look at this massive locomotive. This thing is huge. This is a lot older one here. The wheels on this thing are as tall as I am. I can't get over how huge this train is. This steam locomotive was built around 1943. And would cruise at top speeds up to 70 miles an hour. On a lot of the older steam locomotives, you had to shovel the coal in. Well, this one had an auger behind the locomotive, and attached to it was a coal bin. and you could shovel coal out. There was a door for it. But if you look right here, there was an auger that would automatically feed the coal through the floor and up into the fire chamber to be burned. There's a diesel locomotive. Was built around 1951. Top speed 98 miles an hour. See the locomotive as well as the coal car. They're all hooked, it's all hooked together. If you love trains, if you love transportation, this is the place to come to. Well, check this school bus out. A Woody, 1934 Dodge Brothers school bus. Well, that's interesting. I don't know what it is or what it does. This is a rare piece of rail equipment. It was known as the Panama Mule. It was built by the General Electric Company in 1914 to pull ships through the Panama Canal. A 1963 Tucker Snowcat. They used this Tucker Snowcat to reach some communication towers in Virginia. It was also used during the rescue efforts right after Hurricane Camille in 1969. This is a mail car. It was manufactured around 1937. And that device right there was the mail hook. Mail would be hung on that bar and swung out to the side, and a post next to the railroad track would pick the mail up. Or let's check out the mail car. The mail car worked just like a regular post office built on the corner of your hometown. They would sort mail and deliver it to little small towns all along the way. Here is the tower that would catch the mail bag. Mail that was to be delivered would be hanging on the arm, and the arm would swing out to retrieve the mail. The mail that needed to be dropped off, they would just throw it on the ground shortly before reaching the yard arm. I can imagine this would be a very busy place. I can't say I've ever seen one of these. An 1890 fire truck. Hand pump fire engine. Mill Mountain Zoo Chew, 1952. Well, that is going to do it for our trip to the Virginia Transportation Museum in Roanoke, Virginia. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. And if you hadn't subscribed yet, go ahead and do that. Anyway, again, thank you so much. And for now, y'all have a good day.